away for season 2025, and the kickoff hits the deck and immediately kicked ahead. Will it sit up? Oh, wow! That's got to be the fastest try in Super Rugby Women's history. That'll even up a bit here now. Barker goes out the back to Ellis. Here's Fredericks now. Fredericks holding onto the ball. Little switch play to Stewart. She is a try-scoring machine. Doesn't take long for Maya Stewart to open her accounts in 2025. Chance here for the Drua. Gets tapped back for the Tars. Still there though for the Drua. How did that fall into their hands? And a beautiful run here from Nehamu. She ran back against the grain. Discipline. That's 3 back-to-back penalties. They go quickly to the Tars. Here's Ellis. Anderson. Hands here for O'Gorman. O'Gorman goes for the Lord Storm, and O'Gorman. The perfect start to the second half for the Waratahs.
Mr. Savalio in her Brumbies debut, and Palu bursting through. Out she goes, Biola Dawa with pace. Dawa with one to beat. She hands it off, and Pareone. The Brumbies turning the tables on the force and scoring first. The star-studded force backline clicking. Teki Joyce breaks the first. And still going, Brooklyn Teki Joyce hands it off, and the force are away. Bang, bang between these two, and Stevens crosses. Earned another crack at Super Rugby Women's level. Masters a little step, and then to Balecki around the side. Masters again, slick from the force. Cecilia Smith, the first of what you think would be many in Western Force colours. And this will help the Brumbies. Through they go, Pareone having an enormous start to life as a Brumby. And Enyi makes it 2 in a couple of minutes. Pomare and Smith. There's Balecki in support, gets it away. Balecki, great skill, great composure, and Adi Balecki scores for the Force.
Oh, the interceptor is there, coming away with his prize. She gets it over now to Bemrose, the captain. Can she get her around? Yes, she can. It's a first try. Came from a handling error. And here she is, Shalom Sasso, 17 years of age. Got a great ball away, and there's nobody there in front of them again, and it's a runaway try for Carola Christ. Right, wants to go to the short side. And Sasso pulled down.
21 offside.
And it's advantage being played for the Reds. Will they need it? No, they won't. And scoring is Nat Wright.
Draining first 35 minutes, starting to show. Waratahs break this force line. Miller cutting back, and Miller, elusive, strong and powerful Desi Miller has the double. Penalty the way the Tars. Chancellor did well, just writhing on the floor, looking for that call. Lalani Nathan is over. Nathan scores the try, and the Tars have life.
Oh, what a run.
Force cannot infringe here with a minute to go.
No compete.
Leaning again, and they get organised.
15. Yep. 5. Advantage.
Another advantage. The Tars rumble again. They are 2 away. The Tars to protect their crown as the leaders in Australian women's rugby, and they hold off the force again.
Free kick taken quickly. Lamani, Benita chipping over the top. They need the bounce, and they get it as well. It is the Fijian Drua running away and scoring the try as Vitalina Nakure. Shades of what she did in the first up win over the Waratahs. On that occasion, she scored in the first 10 seconds of the match, and now she's had to wait for the 63rd minute. Held up as short. So they'll get another crack at it, or do they go wide? They're happy to rumble. Ball is available. Half a metre out. And they're over! On the bell! The 17 has got it. Salaniita Nambuli, replacement front rower. She could see the chalk. She got over it and somehow got it down to the delight of this crowd.
Stewart, she's got to outrun Malloy. That's an easy one. She'll beat another. Now Stewart off to the races. Here she goes. Pins the ears back, and the Waratahs take the lead at Ballymore. And Chancellor will grab it off the back after it's tapped down. And they'll start another progression into Reds territory as Mackenzie finds some space, offloads it to Fredericks. She's off, and the Waratahs get try number 3. The season hand gets them with possession as Hiruai streaks off into the distance and gets the kick away. Dawa is chasing. Kramer is there first. Kramer, she could be in trouble here, and it's back-to-back penalties. The Brumbies on a real streak as Dawa taps and goes quickly. The winger is over!
Pomare. Room to work with. Look at the pace of Adivani Balecki. Tasolo's in trouble. Balecki overruns it. Pomare does not. The Western force are dominating the Drua. Rolling up towards the 22. Pomare with support. Freeman going herself and steps back towards the posts. The force against the run of play. A big strike in the second half. Nkosi, time to gather and wind up, and that she does. Nkosi just about through. She had some speed on the outside. Nkosi running 3/4 of the length of the field is over.
Individual brilliance, Aloisi Nkosi.
The Brumbies win the penalty as well. Kuruai goes quickly. Looking for Dawa, but Stewart can't field it off the deck. Pressure now on. Here it is for Dawa. Wow! The Brumbies score.
Strip backwards by Blue. Play on.
The Reds still here with the ball. Kramer. Kaslik. Short pump away. And Zoe Hanna has cruised her way through. It's 3 tries for Queensland. Tia Tau, but she'll give away the penalty advantage. Leddington. Now it'll fall to the feet of Hume. The try scorer, Balecki. She beats 1. Balecki beats 2 and picks up try number 3 in 2025. Kramer straightens up, bumps off Yamanaka. Laurie Kramer into space. Kapani in the pocket, and it's double tries for Eva Kapani. The Reds get it done.
Quick ball for the Reds. Kramer. Monera. Kaslik slips the tackle, gets it out to Bemrose. Bemrose throws the right arm out. Try the Reds. She got the fend going, and she hit the line hard on the angle. So Malloy. So many playmakers for this Red side. So running a lovely angle on the inside. Hand in the air. Try to the youngster. Oh, that was just ripped out of contact there from Kapani, but it's play on. And lovely line there from Nikisa. She pins the ears back. They all stood off her. Mereoni Nikisa. Feet out of that first tackle. Now Kramer goes wide. Flynn leaves it behind. Look out, look out. Here comes Naikore. Naikore soccering ahead. Needs to sit up. It does. Goodness me. Against the run of play.
Miller at the line and kicks. Falls well for Mackenzie. Duck stepping around Nagama again, holding on. Leaney has Chancellor on the outside. Leaney brought to ground about 10 away. The Tars looking for the first points. Duck off her bootlaces. Duck is strong, and Duck dives over for the first try of the semi-final. So strong. A metre away. Tatum Bird. Now Barker. Picked it herself. Fredericks was charging away in support. Mackenzie. Miller. Ellis. And has Stewart. Ellis got the pass away. Joyce is in the middle of it. And Stewart will run around. The Tars will score with the advantage, and the Force have been under all sorts of pressure. Miller. Ellis. Now Piper Duck straightening. Just driving those legs. Masters wrapping the ball and all.
Playing advantage.
Barker and Mackenzie. Nathan and Stewart. Techie Joyce tries. Techie Joyce can't. And Mayer Stewart has a double in the opening 20 minutes of the semi-final. And they're starting to take some big deep breaths too.
Yeah, I'd say the Waratahs are going to look to take advantage of that. Dan Angley said no more warnings for Western Force.
No.
So Fredericks through the middle, and the Tars do it a little bit too easily. As always from Chancellor. There's an overlap here for the Tars. Fredericks and now Miller. Miller cutting back through. Fredericks in support. And Fredericks to Holtz. In her return from injury, the young superstar bursts away and puts the Tars into the grand final.
That was
Martha Harvey. Following JJ Taylor at the 22 now. And Harvey and Mackenzie. It's Fredericks again. Fredericks bursting away. A hat-trick for Georgina Fredericks, and the second half is all hers.
Set, steady, hold.
Nil all here at North Sydney Oval.
Balls, play away.
Bird for Mackenzie. Fredericks out here for Miller, who gets a nice little line break. They're going to Hales. Now it's back to Fredericks. And Georgina Fredericks will fly across. Opening points for the Waratahs in this grand final. The Waratahs looking very comfortable here. Mackenzie holds it up for Miller, who's into some space going up the middle. She'll beat Kramer, and that was an incredible play that the Waratahs so desperately needed from the two Waratahs players. Killa Samasi on the field from her yellow card as Hales looks to cut through, gets the offload there for Robinson, a prop in space, and the Waratahs get further ahead over the Queensland Reds. On the front foot, Harvey. Mackenzie puts Fredericks into space, and that will do it. The Waratahs, another try, have all but sealed up the premiership for 2025.